Hey guys, a couple of questions on last night's homework, circles, angles, and segments. The first one was number 2. Want to find the value of x. I know that because I have my parallel lines here, the distance is going to be the exact same from here that it is over here on this side. Because I have a central angle, this guy here has to also be 40 degrees. Both of those arcs are going to be 40 degrees. And then you just take it all and add it to be 360. So I'm going to get 40 plus 160 plus 40 plus x all equals to 360. 160, 40 is 200, so I get 240 plus x equals 360 and minus 240 from both sides, so I get x is equal to 120. Number 13, the entire length of PT they're telling us is x plus 5, and the entire length of ST is 15. These are two secants, so I'm going to do my secant exterior, that's going to be my 6, times the secant whole, which is x plus 5, and that's going to be equal to my secant exterior, which is x minus 1, times the secant whole, and that's going to be 15. From here I'm going to distribute, and so I get 6x plus 30, and that's equal to 15x minus 15. I'm going to subtract 6x from both sides and add 15 to both sides. So I get 45 is equal to 9x, which means x is equal to 5. And number 14, the length of LQ. LQ is going to be x plus 12. And the length of TQ is going to be x plus 8. Again, I'm going to take my exterior, which is x minus 1. Times the whole, and that's going to be x plus 12, and that's equal to my exterior of 4 times the whole, which is x plus 8. Distributing, I'm going to get x squared plus 12x minus x minus 12 is equal to 4x plus 32. I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides here. So I'm going to get x squared, 12x minus x is 11x, minus 4x is going to be positive 7x. And I'm going to subtract 32 from both sides. Negative 12 and negative 32 is negative 44, and all this equals 0. So now I want to know what numbers multiplied to negative 44 that also add to be 7. And that's going to give me 4 and 11 because I have to have positive. That means this guy has to be my negative 4. So I get x minus 4 and x plus 11 is all equal to 0. So x minus 4 equals 0, or x plus 11 equals 0. X is equal to 4. X is equal to negative 11. Well, I can't have a negative 11 length here. Negative 11 minus 1, that would give me a negative length here. So this one doesn't work, which means x has to equal 4.